Attention, Star Cadets! Stand by for action! Captain Paxar says prepare to travel time and soar through space while facing the worst villains of the past and the future. Stand by for Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour.
Greetings, Star Cadets! I, Captain Paxar, am speaking to you from the secret headquarters of the Interdimensional Peace Force. Today's special mission is as follows. We will join the efforts of Commando Cody, Sky Marshal of the Universe, as he defends the Earth against the many devious schemes of the evil alien tyrant, the Ruler. Stand by for action as Commando Cody faces the fury of the Nightmare Typhoon.
Commando Cody, Sky Marshal of the Universe.
Check your pressure graph. 890 over 66. Preparing another cloud area below the cosmic dust blanket.
Badly disrupted. Detailed reports are impossible to obtain. But we do know that high winds are accompanying the heavy downpour in some areas, and that the torrential rains are continuing in an ever-increasing pattern, adding to the widespread damage. Loss is estimated in the billions. Relief facilities are totally inadequate to meet the gigantic task at hand, and there's no sign of any let-up. We will continue this...
Commando Cody to radar control. Are you still following that unidentified ship?
Yes, sir. It's holding steady on course 265, now about 20,000 feet above the cosmic dust blanket.
What's its latest position?
Now over coordinates 176 north, 432 west.
Thanks. Call me when you make the next fix.
Very well, sir.
Here's the course that ship's been following. All along its route, there have been explosions in the clouds, followed by cloudbursts a few minutes later.
You mean that strange ship is causing the rains?
It could be, Joan. Our own scientists see the clouds to make rain. Someone from another planet could be doing it to flood the Earth.
Well, I'm a little new around here, but judging by what Ted told me before he was transferred, this sounds just like your old pal, the ruler.
I'm afraid you're right, Dick.
How many more?
3. Then we're to wait for Earth's answer to the ruler's ultimatum.
The unidentified ship has changed course for your city. Should be over you in about an hour. Altitude 80,000.
Say, we've got time enough to get the rocket ship up to intercept it.
They have radar too, Dick. They'd spot us and get away before we could reach them. But the radar won't pick me up in my flight jacket.
You can't intercept a rocket in that.
No, but as long as they're so high, I'll have time to see if they really are dropping something in the clouds. Then we'll know what we're up against.
We'll radio you the fixes as they come in.
Fine.
Just a minute, I better check the dispeller attachment.
Good thought. I'd hate to get in the cosmic dust blanket if it wasn't working.
Check and double check.
As of 1406 was 212 north, 318 west.
212, 318. That puts it right here.
Calling Commando Cody.
Calling Commando Cody. Come in, Dick.
The rocket's in a 175-degree course. From the last report, it should pass 3 miles west of you in about 4 or 5 minutes.
Good, there she is now. It's one of the ruler ships, all right.
Is this the last one?
Yes. Unless we're ordered to drop more.
How can so small a bomb cause so much damage?
Because of the gas. It's so highly concentrated. Hello, Mr. Henderson. Any news?
Yes. Here's a message just radioed in from the ruler. The Security Commission wants us to handle it. To the nations of the world, I am stopping the floods to give you time to consider my ultimatum. I demand that you disperse the cosmic dust blanket around Earth and allow my rocket transports to land our occupation forces. I will accept only unconditional surrender. Unless you accept these terms within 24 hours, your entire civilization will be swept into the sea. Radio your reply on shortwave band 2012, and it will be relayed to me by my representatives on Earth. Signed, the ruler.
Were they able to locate the station that sent the message?
No, it must have been sent in a moving transmitter, probably in a car.
But it's fantastic. Can the ruler really cause a flood like that?
I'm afraid so. This bomb is loaded with a radioactive gas, which is released when it explodes. And then when the gas mixes with the water vapor in the clouds, they turn into rain.
What can we do about it?
There's a neutralizer for any chemical reaction if there's time to work it out.
But we only have 24 hours.
Maybe we can stretch it a little. Tell the ruler that it may take several days to contact the governments of all nations. Say that our communication lines have been flooded out.
Yeah, it might work.
This is Commissioner Henderson calling the ruler's representative. The ruler's ultimatum has been received, but due to flood damage of our communication system, it'll be impossible to consult all the nations in the time limit set. We request at least 4 days to prepare our answer. I repeat, this is Commissioner Henderson calling the ruler's representative.
This is Baylor reporting from Earth.
Take that.
This is Baylor reporting from Earth. Henderson has received your ultimatum. He says he'll need 4 days to contact the other nations before he can draft his reply.
That is too long. They're maneuvering for time. Tell him I must have their reply in 2 days at the latest. And be sure all they're doing is preparing an answer. That is all.
How are we going to find out what they're doing?
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
How are we going to find out what they're doing?
The only way I know of is to keep a check on Cody. Take your car and radio Henderson, then come back here. By that time, I'll figure out a way to spy on Mr. Sky Marshal. Be right back.
Yes? Yes, Mr. Henderson, I'll tell them. They've received the ruler's ultimatum. He wants his answer in 2 days.
We've analyzed the gas that causes the rain.
Yes, but working out a formula to stop those bombs is something else again.
We've got to do it. We'll work around the clock until it's done.
Well, that I'll buy. Let's have at it.
This vococeptor will pick up sounds through the walls of any building. Give it to old Chris, the apple peddler. They're used to seeing him around. Tell him to get as close as he can to Commando's office and tune it in on the building.
Right.
Here for the day, Mr. Kelly?
No, thanks. Not today, Chris.
Mr. Mike?
When will it be there?
Chris has made contact.
I see. Thanks. The counter gas is on its way to the rocket now, Commando.
Good. That covers everything. The dispenser is already installed.
How long will it take to spread the gas?
Only a few hours. We'll spread it along a north and south line between these points.
The rotation of the Earth will scatter it through the rest of the cosmic dust blanket. And the ruler's rain-making bombs will explode before they hit the clouds.
Can you finish the job in time?
Well, we can try.
This is Baylor reporting from Earth.
I've just learned that Commando Cody has worked out a counter gas to explode your bombs before they reach the clouds. He'll try to have it in place before your ultimatum expires.
I'll teach them what it costs to try to play tricks on me. What they've had so far is only a small sample of what they're going to get. Calling rocket R6.
Calling rocket R6.
This is R6. We read you, Excellency.
What is your position?
Cruising halfway between Earth and Moon.
Proceed at once to east part of the United States. Drop a series of delayed action bombs into the heavy clouds over that area.
But, Your Excellency, that'll wash half the country away.
That's what they want.
When you are finished there, we'll give Europe the same treatment. That is all.
There'll be enough left of the world to conquer. But orders are orders. Course 93.
Course 93. Keep her as she is, Dick. We'll get the gas dispenser ready.
Right, Commando.
We're through the cosmic dust blanket. Release the counter gas, Joan.
Yes, sir.
Is it working all right?
So far. Keep her due north.
Due north.
And a plot line, Commando.
That does it, Dick. Head east.
East it is.
Calling Commander Cody. Calling Commander Cody.
Henderson calling Commander Cody.
Yes, Mr. Anderson?
Radar reports the enemy rocket now nearing the eastern seaboard, vicinity of New York. Is there any chance the gas blanket has reached that far yet?
No chance at all. But we've finished spreading the gas and we'll try to intercept the rocket.
Hope you make it.
Course for New York is 9-3.
9-3. If radar can fix the course of that rocket this soon, it'll be over its target before we can get there.
Yes, but we may be able to knock it down before it does much damage.
We're almost over the target area. On target. Target.
Calling Commander Cody. Calling Commander Cody.
Come in, Mr. Henderson.
There's a terrific cloudburst over New York. That a report of a tidal wave moving in.
What's the last radar fix on the enemy ship?
Flying due north from the center of the storm area, now about over central New Hampshire.
We'll make contact with him in about 2 minutes.
Make it as fast as you can, or the entire eastern seaboard will be wiped out.
Yes, sir. Keep closing in on him.
Right, Commander.
I'll check the ray gun generator.
There's a ship coming up at our quarter. I'll use the gun. Hey, we can't take many like that.
Stand by for ray gun fire.
Steady by.
Left 15.
Left 15.
Elevate 12.
Elevate 12.
On target, steady.
Steady she is.
Keep firing!
At least he isn't hurting us any more than we did him.
But he's too far away for burst firing. I'm going to put a steady ray on him. Right 10.
Right 10.
On target, hold her steady.
Steady.
From him. Left 8.
Left 8.
Down 10.
Down 10.
What next, Commander?
Set a course for the storm area.
It'll be about 118.
Gas is working.
Good. Now the storm will clear.
Yeah, it's about time.
You can say that again.
It's about time.
Head for home, Dick.
Yes, sir.
Have you a final estimate of the damage?
No, but it might have been much worse. Fortunately, the countergas kept the destruction localized.
Well, at least there's one satisfaction. There'll be no more floods.
Can we count on that, Commando?
Well, I think so, Dick.
Oh, that's what I call good news. Boy, have I been uncomfortable.
Well done, Star Cadets! The first phase of our mission was a rousing success! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment!
Welcome back, Star Cadets. I, Captain Paxar, will now brief you on the second phase of our special mission. We will continue to aid the efforts of Commando Cody, Sky Marshal of the Universe, as he battles the evil alien tyrant, the Ruler, who plans to poison the entire Earth with a deadly ray gun. Stand by for action as Commando Cody engages in the War of the Space Giants.
Commando Cody, Sky Marshal of the Universe.
Naturally has been reflected in the music world. Just a moment, please. A newsflash has just been handed me. Another mysterious explosion has just struck one of the government atomic research buildings, destroying the entire structure and leaving the wreckage a mass of flames.
Calling rocket M7. Calling rocket M7. M7 to Baylor, we read you.
Your last blast was exactly on target.
Fine. It'll take 3 or 4 hours to recharge the ray gun. Then we'll be ready for another strike.
I'll call the Ruler and find out where he wants you to hit next.
Yes, Baylor.
This is Baylor reporting from Earth.
Ready for the next target.
Your city will be next. The basic target will be the arsenal.
After that, radio my ultimatum to the Earth people. Complete surrender or complete annihilation.
What's he think we are, guinea pigs? Those bugs don't care whose side you're on.
We'll be safe enough. The arsenal is on the outskirts of town. As for the other, roll up your sleeve.
Hello, Mr. Henderson. Any word on the research building?
Yes, a total loss. What's even more serious, sickness of epidemic proportions developed in each area hit.
Germ warfare.
Yes. And the committee's sure this is the Ruler's work.
That's a safe guess. Look at this. Our detector stations have been checking on the flashes of radioactivity before each blast, and they make a regular pattern. Now let's extend that pattern. And we end at a point over this city.
That would kill millions. But how are they getting through the cosmic dust blanket? It should explode a bomb.
My guess is they're using some new kind of atomic ray to blast a hole in the blanket. Then a germ projectile could get through to Earth. Any more reports, Dick?
No, it's all quiet.
But what possible defense can we set up against germ warfare?
In this case, the only defense is a strong offense. We'll use my rocket to attack the attacker.
Say, we can do it, too. We've got its position close enough.
Be ready in 2 minutes.
Everything's in order, Commando. Good. We're taking off right away. Yes. Fire pilot jet.
Fire pilot.
Fire main jets.
Fire main jets.
She's all yours, Dick.
Yes, sir. You think our ray gun will be a match for the one we're going after?
Probably not. But I'm hoping we can outmaneuver them.
Altitude 60,000, Commando.
We're nearing the dust blanket, Dick. Turn on the dispersal ray.
Check, Commando.
Germ warfare. You know, it's inhuman, Commando. I didn't think anyone, not even the ruler, would use it.
The ruler would use any weapon. His policy is to wipe out the population or weaken until there's no resistance. Then move in and make slaves of the few left alive. Level off. We'll see what we can pick up.
Leveling off.
We've made a contact. Swing to 60.
60.
What type rocket is it?
You can't make it out yet. Switch to the infinity lens. That's good.
Are we on the right course?
Almost. Battle stations. Looks like he hasn't seen us yet. Left 15.
Left 15.
Elevate 12.
Elevate 12.
On target. Steady. There's ships after us. Man the ray gun.
But it's not up to full charge yet.
A few short bursts might be enough to stop him. Hurry!
Hey, that was too close.
He's firing from a plastic turret. I'll try the freeze ray.
The turret's clouded. I can't see to shoot.
Maybe we can outspeed him.
That did it. He's on the run.
Let's close in and finish him quick.
Hold it, Dick. I want to try to capture that rocket in one piece. Climb above it.
Up 20.
He's climbing over us. Must be going to bomb us.
There's nothing we can do about it. We can't outrun him.
Get me a block of fusing metal, Joan.
Yes, sir.
As soon as I put his power plant up in commission, get in front of him. We'll take him in tow.
All right, Commando.
salvage pile chamber is leaking.
Something's wrong. Pressure's going up fast.
If it gets over 3,000, it'll blow up.
I'll shut the power off. That helped. Pressure's going down.
Well, what do we do now?
Nothing. Just float here in space until the Earth people decide what they want to do next.
All right, Joan. Take him a tow.
Yes, sir.
We're moving again. And on a different course.
That other rocket must have a magnetic drag ray. Yeah. He'll probably tow us down to Earth.
Everything okay?
Yes, sir. He's trailing right along behind us.
Good. Head for home, Dick.
Will our dispersal ray last long enough to get him through the dust blanket?
Well, I think so. Take the main controls, Joan.
Automatic.
Here, help me.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Land in the usual place, Joan.
Yes, Commando.
How do you feel about it?
Well, it is my first solo landing, you know.
You'll do all right. Give us a little start before you set the other ship down. And Joan, radio Mr. Henderson sends a man to take over the rocket.
Yes, sir.
Tell him we'll try to keep the crew inside until they get here.
Hello. There's Commando.
Oh, there he is, sir.
We've been examining the man you captured in that rocket.
You find out anything?
Not much. He admits belonging to the ruler's army, but nothing else. Have you had a chance to examine their rocket ship yet?
Yes, and found the antitoxin for the germs they've been using.
Oh, splendid. Did you,
The drug companies all have samples. The local authorities will have a supply tomorrow, enough to stop the epidemic.
That's great news.
The best. About the ruler's rocket. There's nothing really unusual about it. It's atomic powered from a uranium pile, much like the ones we use. But this gun is something else. It's much more powerful than any we have.
Yeah,
It's really something out of this world.
Will you, Dick?
Sure.
Is this the weapon they've been using?
Yes, but the important part is in the power chamber. We've analyzed the contents in this power chamber, and we find that its basic reaction comes from the element in this container. It's Saturnium, which comes only from one of the moons of Saturn.
Do you know the exact location of the deposits?
No, but we can find it. The atomic rays from this piece of Saturnium will react strongly with the main body of ore, so we'll use it to make a direction finder to locate the deposit.
Good. Do you think the ray guns are being made there?
I don't know. The important thing is, Saturnium is so highly volatile that it burns itself out in a matter of days. So if we destroy the entire body of ore, the ruler won't be able to recharge his ray guns.
How can it be destroyed?
We'll explode a bomb loaded with uranium isotopes in the ore. That'll set up a chain reaction and blow up all the Saturnium in the vein.
Yes, it would work that way. Shame to destroy the Saturnium, but if we do, the ruler won't be able to make any more guns like that one.
That's right. So with your permission, we'll leave for Saturn immediately, before this sample loses its power.
Certainly, Commando.
We should be about there.
We are there. It's almost dead ahead. The Saturnium indicator is reacting steadily now. Line up the scanner, Joan. Left 15, down 20.
Left 15, down 20. Door on, this is Tantor.
What is it, Tantor?
There's a rocket headed this way.
Well, it's not scheduled. If the rocket ship tries to land, let me know at once.
Yes, sir.
The best. The ore must be in that hill we're passing over. Probably in a mine.
It'll be rough getting a bomb in there.
We can't do it from the air. I'll have to find the mine entrance and plant a radio guide beam for the bomb rocket. Land in that valley just ahead, Dick.
Yes, sir. We're practically down.
To land.
All secure.
Let's get the bomb rocket set up.
The rocket's landed in the valley just opposite my position.
They'll have to use the cliff road to get to the mine. Pick up the men working on the crusher and set a trap for them.
Very well.
Keep working.
As soon as I get this guide beam in the mine entrance, I'll radio you. It'll take the bomb rocket at least 20 seconds to get to the mine, so count the seconds for me after it takes off. I'll wait until I hear you call 10 to make sure there's no interference.
10?
Well, it's cutting it awfully close, Commando. You better be ready to get out of there in a hurry.
I'll be ready. Joan, I think I found it, but I'm going to make sure before you launch the rocket.
Yes, Commando.
All set. Send the rocket.
Right away. Let her go, Dick. Fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stand by, Commando. 8.
Going, Commander.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20.
Are you clear, Commando?
That should be the end of germ warfare.
Yep. But it does seem sort of too bad we had to destroy all that Saturnium. Just think all the things we could have used it for ourselves.
Like what, for instance?
Well, like a lot of things. After all, it doesn't have to be used in a ray gun. No, sir. If we could find out how to neutralize the isotopes and control the reactions to formulate a chain sequence of minus normal, you'd have a good start.
Dick, can you say that again?
Why, I don't think I can.
Great job, Star Cadets! The Captain will debrief you in a moment when Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour returns!
Mission accomplished, Star Cadets! You've all served with valor and honor! Commando Cody, Sky Marshal of the Universe, and I, Captain Paxar of the Interdimensional Peace Force, salute you! You may now stand down until we meet again at the appointed time coordinates, when we will again undertake a daring mission through time, space, and alternate dimensions. Until then, Star Cadets, always remember, keep the peace!